Now let's start with the exercise of writing the formula where we'll be calculating exit date prepayment amortization, that is from the date when the prepayment was paid. So let's do some changes here. First we'll be adding one more row at the top, which will be our helper row. So here we'll need to write a function called day. So day function is nothing but it calculates a day in the particular month. So in January there are 31 days, so it is calculating that. So let's just copy this till the end of our model. So for Feb is 28, for March is 31, and if it is a leap year, which is 2020 for us, it's calculating 29. So this is a perfect function for us in using our exit prepayment amortization formula. Now also we have to change these dates, right? So let's change few dates here. Instead of end of the month, we will be picking any date within the month to make sure we have random dates and we can see the calculation accurately with our new formula. So I'll be giving 15 January, 12th Feb and 17 March. So then again in this particular column C, which was earlier linked to the month end date from column A, it will change now. So we have to make sure this is a data input column and not a formula column. So accordingly you have to update your protection as I explained before. Now we have to change this end of the month function. So instead of EO month function, we'll be using EDATE function. So EDATE function is quite similar to end of the day function, but it calculates exit date by adding number of months to the start date. So let's try to write that. So I'll be writing is equal to EDATE, start date would be C8 and number of months, close parenthesis, I press enter, and I got 15 April. So our prepayment starts on 15 January. This is the date when we paid this prepayment, and it runs for 3 months. So it should be 90 days. So if I add 90 days in 15 Jan 2017, I'll get 15 April. You can calculate it here by minusing 15 April. And so I got 90 days, as you can see here. Now accordingly we have to change this monthly charge to daily charge, because we want accurate days calculation from the date it starts and also when it ends. So we want to have a daily charge instead of monthly charge. So let's do that. So instead of dividing it by 3 months, so we'll be replacing this B8 with D8 minus C8, which is nothing but end date minus start date. I press and I get daily amortization value, which is 27.78. And I'll change this heading to daily charge.